Pleasant morning, children. Today, in Unit 17, Animal Kingdom, we are going to learn about Vertebrata. Now, let us go into the topic. Vertebrata. This group is characterized by the presence of vertebral column or backbone. So this group of animals, they have vertebral column or backbone. Notochord in an embryonic stage get replaced by vertebral column. So the vertebral groups of animals during their embryonic stage, the notochord gets replaced by the vertebral column. So in the embryonic stage itself, the notochord gets replaced by the vertebral column, which forms the chief skeletal axis of the body. Vertebrata are grouped into 6 classes. Now let us see what are those classes. Under classification of phylum Chordata, as you have seen in your previous class, phylum Chordata is divided into 3 subphylum. Subphylum Urochordata, as you have seen already, subphylum Cephalochordata, you have seen already, and now we are going to see about subphylum Vertebrata. So this subphylum Vertebrata is classified into 2 types. They are classified into 2 types. One is vertebrates without jaws. Second one is vertebrates with jaws. So subphylum Vertebrata is classified into 2 types. One is vertebrates without jaws and the second one is vertebrates with jaws. So vertebrate without jaws is class again divided into a single type, which is called class Cyclostomata. Again it is divided into class Cyclostomata. Example, lamprey, hagfish. This vertebrate with jaws is divided into 5 types. They are class Pisces, class Amphibia, class Reptilia, class Aves and class Mammalia. So totally the subphylum Vertebrata is divided into 6 classes. Cyclostomata is grouped under vertebrate without jaws and the other remaining 5 classes are grouped under vertebrate with jaws. Is it clear with the classification, children? Now let us move to Cyclostomata. Class Cyclostomata, we call them as Cyclostomes. So the Cyclostomes are jawless vertebrates. They are jawless vertebrates, that is mouth not bounded by jaws. So these cyclostomes do not have jaws. Body is elongated and eel-like. You can see the body of cyclostomes. They are elongated and eel-like. They have circular mouth. You can see the picture of mouth here. They have circular mouth. Skin is slimy and scaleless. The skin of cyclostomes are slimy and scaleless. They are ectoparasites. What do you mean by ectoparasites? Ectoparasites are the organisms found outside the host, outside the body of host. Example is hagfish. Here you can see the example is hagfish. Hagfish is a host And you can see the picture of lamprey. This is the lamprey. This lamprey is found on the body of horse. This is hagfish. So it is an ectoparasite. So outside the body of fish, the lamprey attaches to the external skin and gets its prey. Is it clear, children? So these cyclostomes are jawless vertebrates. Their body is elongated and nail-like. They have circular mouth and the skin is slimy and scaleless. They are ectoparasite fishes. They are ectoparasite of fish. Example is hagfish. So you can find the lamprey on the body of hagfish. Is it clear? Now, let us move to the next class, Pisces. Fishes are poikilothermic. What are these poikilothermic organisms? They are cold-blooded animals. What do you mean by cold-blooded animals? The body temperature changes according to the external environment. Okay, that is called cold-blooded organism, and these fishes are cold-blooded animals. They can change their body temperature according to the external environment. They are aquatic vertebrate with jaws. They have jaws. The streamlined body is divisible into head, trunk and tail. So they have a streamlined body which helps the body to swim easily. Their body is divisible into three parts: head, trunk and tail. Locomotion is by paired and median fins. So as you all know, the fishes use the fins for locomotion. Their body is covered with scales and the respiration is through gills. Now you can see in this picture. So this is the streamlined body of the fish. So this streamlined body of fish is divided into head part, trunk part and the tail part. So this is the head part, the trunk part and the tail part. Locomotion is by paired and median fins. They move from one place to another place through their paired and median fins. Their body is covered with scales and the respiration is through the gills. Here you can see the picture of gills. This is the gills. The heart is two-chambered with an auricle and a ventricle. So it has two-chambered heart, an auricle and a ventricle. So one chamber of auricle and one chamber of ventricle. Totally two chambers. There are two main types of fishes. There are two main types of fishes. One is cartilaginous fishes. They are with skeleton made up of cartilages. Examples, shark and skates. Second type is bony fishes. They are with skeleton made up of bones. Example, carps and mullets. So here you can see the cartilaginous fishes. So these cartilaginous fishes, they are with skeleton. They are made up of cartilaginous skeleton. Example is skates and shark. The second type of fishes is bony fishes. Bony fishes with skeleton made up of bones. Example is carps and mullets. Is it clear, children? Today's session. So we come to the end of today's session. See you in my next session. Thank you, children.